across the headlines. Fizam Hemanjit's last rites performed according to Meitei customary practice using pangong. For Meitei civil bodies all set to stage protest demonstration on Manipur issue in New Delhi on July 28. Kukizo community urged for Supreme Court monitored investigation into the alleged extrajudicial killings of 3 Ma youths in Kasar. Hello, this is Nishita Iringbom and you're watching ISCOM Prime News for this hour. Now let's see the news and details. A pale of gloom has enveloped the residence of 20-year-old student Fizam Hemanjit, who is among the 32 individuals listed as missing in the ongoing violence in Manipur and is now presumed dead. On Wednesday, July 24, Fizam Hemanjit's last rites were performed according to Meitei customary practice. In the absence of his body, his family conducted traditional rituals using a symbolic representation made from the bark of a pangong tree. The bark was dressed in clothing, and the final rites were performed by his father, Fizam Ibungobi, at the Takyal Kolom Laikai crematorium in Imphal West district of Manipur. Hemanjit, along with 17-year-old female student Linthoingambi Hizam from Sagolban Tera Tongbram Laikai, went missing on July 6, 2023. Despite an extensive search and investigation, their whereabouts remain unknown. The Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) is handling the case, but has yet to provide conclusive information on the status. CCTV footage obtained by Manipur police saw the 2 students riding a KTM bike towards Khaupum via Lamdan in Churachandpur district of Manipur, an area severely affected by the ongoing communal strife between the Kuki and Meitei communities. Despite this lead, authorities have been unable to locate them. The CBI, after taking over the case, has filed charge sheets against 5 individuals arrested in connection with the abduction and presumed murder of the 2 Meitei students. However, the investigation continues as the families and community await justice and closure. On the other hand, Linthoingambi Hizam's father, Hizam Kulajit, has asserted that he will not perform the rites of his daughter until her remains are recovered. Talking to media persons at Sagolban Tera Tongbram Laikai residence, Hizam Kulajit said the state and the central government, by failing to recover his daughter's body, let alone protecting her life, has completely negated the Prime Minister's campaign Beti Bachao, Beti Parao, centered at safeguarding and educating girl child in India. Even as the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) had filed a charge sheet on December 31st last year, it has still not been able to recover her remains. While commenting about the ongoing violence in the state, Linthoingambi's father alleged that the central government has a hidden agenda behind keeping the suspension of operations with the Kuki militants unrevoked.
sing asisu India government na paisa piraga tawbani moina piraga thamiba kambusing asina bhut sanabani tasena ayada Manipur de irang tholi basi kuki ye MLA tara amadi minister yoriba makhoi sing asisu makhoi sing asigi matakta hana tasembade makhoi da FIR lokalaga buk tobom thokpane je ai tasena ainingi Manipur gi akhoi lengak sidana taba bhar ki jinataba mafam atopa amada wakatfam leiragadi suggestion pibiu makhoi gi matakta buk tolodobagi maram leibra habase mayam nangbiu aduga tasena ayabada akhoi da ngasi bukta tobom khangdana akhoi maning handana akhoi gi ninungsi amata yaudaba tasena ayabada huju oiriba film ase kananu ko henbano habase lengak pairiba singdasu yamna tasena kumna khanabiraga laiba hojoji sathariba parliament mifam amadi lakadoriba assembly mifam asida angang anisigi danatana akhoi punamaki aso open nangriba awana tagriba punama singje hena phakat pamawda pukhapiranaba nainabiraga ngasibukta samamna na leiraba satra mayam amadi lebang miyam na taliba mafam khangdana leiriba aigi sadanatana mafam khangdana leiriba punamaki busu yauna tasena haibada masina mama pigiragadi simaju piu hairakani gaina alternative aranba ngata sum base option asum sakani dudi yaroi aduna tasena siju pige jen gi nato matani je khallaga thabak to honjini.
Delhi Maitai Coordinating Committee DMCC All Manipur Kanba Imalup AMKIL Imagi Maira and Khwairamban Ima Kaitel Joint Coordinating Committee for Peace is all set to stage a joint protest on Manipur issue in New Delhi on July 28. Khwairamban Ima Kaitel Joint Coordinating Committee for Peace co-convener Huiren Binodini has appealed to stage similar protests at Pishum's How ground on the same day in Manipur. She further urged the state and central government to expedite peace process and ensure that all cookie bunkers are destroyed at the earliest. She also urged the authorities concerned to speed up resettlement process of internally displaced people at various places in Manipur. These are going to be the main agendas of the protest demonstration slated to be held on July 28, she said. Additionally, she condemned the act of omitting Manipur from the union budget table by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman.
Aikoina asuk kuiba landa badamayong narariba haijariba sasariba punama asi tabi daduna lagasu ngasi central government amadi Manipur government na kuki gi sariba magar sing ase atuba matamda mache thugai binaba loinana central government na karigi ramakta kuki gi michang changi bano haiba se machi achawo hanga mai ko gi pungning da phaure mana masina loinana masiga loinana aikogi satpham subham leitarba mayum makai leitadana relief camp da leiriba mioi singa se masina kayam kuina relief camp ta hingadoribano masi jo atu bamatamda central government amadi Manipur government na macha gi leifamda hanagi mayum yumpham aduda hanjan hanbiba haiba se aikogi achawa wakhalol namani masi soidana tawgina basu koi committee gi makai dagi amadi Lairiba Manipur Praja Punamakna Central Government Amati Manipur Government and Noluchari.
Women's organizations from the Kuki Jo community had submitted a memorandum to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, calling for Supreme Court monitored investigation into the athletes' extrajudicial killings of 3 youths by Assam police. The Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights and Ma Women Association jointly penned the memorandum detailing their concerns about the death of Lalungavi Mar, Lal Biklin Mar and K. Joshua Lal Rinsang in Kasar district of Assam. Rebecca Mar, president of Mar Women Association, stated that they are completely shocked by the appalling facts that have come to light during our inquiry. The memorandum alleges gross violations of human rights and fundamental protections guaranteed by the Constitution. The women's group argue that video evidence contradicts the official police narrative of a shootout with militants. The memorandum asserts that the Assam police lied regarding the cause of the death of the victims, which is believed to have been done to evade any further investigation that could expose the heinous crimes they had committed. The memorandum read the videos clearly saw the men cooperating during the arrest. They posed no threat to anyone. In response to these allegations, protests erupted across several locations today. Simultaneous rallies were held in Churachandpur, Sandvan, Chandel, Jiribam and Haflong in Assam with thousands demanding justice for the deceased. The participants of the rally organized by the Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights and Ma Women Union walked from Mul Baifai playground to the wall of remembrance near the Peace Ground. The anti-drug task force of proscribed Socialist Revolutionary Party Sorepa pulled up 23 drug users from North AOC yesterday. Briefing media persons at a place in Thawal district yesterday, one of the representatives of the outfit said the Mairapaibis of Manipur have been making relentless efforts to eradicate illegal drug trafficking from the soil of Manipur. However, the drug traffickers has been continuing the illicit business, disregarding the plea of the Mairapaibis. As such, he appealed to the people of Manipur to help the anti-drug task force to protect the future pillars of Manipur from the trap of illicit drug traffickers. The number of dengue cases has significantly reduced compared to the previous year. According to a report from the Health Department, the state has confirmed 81 dengue cases this year, while last year the number was 2,548. Recalling the high prevalence of dengue last year, Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan stressed the necessity of collective effort to combat the disease. Speaking at a media briefing at the conference hall of the Directorate of Health Service on July 23, Dr. Ranjan informed that the state has confirmed 81 dengue cases. This year, among these, 29 cases are from Imphal West, 20 from Imphal East, 13 from Thawal, 9 from Bisnupur, 5 from Kakching, 3 from Chandel, and 1 from Kangpokpi district. Due to the overwhelming number of dengue cases last year, the Health Department has taken all possible measures to control the outbreak. But public support and participation are also essential. In the last decade, dengue outbreaks have reached peripheral areas, affecting not only Manipur but other states as well. He added, cautioning against taking the problem of dengue lightly, he noted that such cases were usually reported during the monsoon season, but are now being detected throughout the year. Experts have pointed out urbanization and population growth as the main factors for the rising dengue cases, he stated. Assuring commitment to control the situation, he said that along with the state malaria officer, the department is taking measures to manage the outbreak. The minister also emphasized the need for coordination with other departments to implement effective control measures. ASA workers are actively engaged in source reduction programs by visiting homes and eliminating stagnant rainwater that could become potential breeding spots for the mosquitoes. The Health Department has discussed with the Social Welfare Director to incorporate the assistance of Anganwadi workers and helpers in checking domestic breeding spots, Dr. Ranjan maintained. He also appealed to the public to cover water tanks. The department is undertaking activities like fogging, awareness programs, medication of mosquito nets, and sensitization programs through All India Radio. He added, Health Service Director Dr. O. Sanahan B, State Mission Director Dr. M. Dinesh, and officials from the Health Department and HM Manipur and the Malaria Department also attended the media briefing. Lieutenant General H.A. Sahi, GOC Headquarter 3 Spear Corps, along with IZAR South, Major General Rup Singh Kolon, Governor of Manipur Anusha Uke, this evening at Ras Bhavan in Imphal and brief about the prevailing security situation in Manipur. General Sahi highlighted the security preparedness made by the army to face any situation in the state and also highlighted various activities taken up to ensure safety among the masses. The army official highlighted the relief activities taken up to support displaced families in different parts of the state. He informed the governor that the army will always work to maintain peace and stability in the state of Manipur. This was a farewell visit of General Sahi as GOC headquarters 3 goes. Governor appreciated the efforts made by the army and asked them to extend support to the administration in the restoration of complete peace and tranquility in the state. She also wished General Sahi on his next posting and his future endeavors. Earlier yesterday, Governor Anusha Uke directed the authority of the Dhanamandjuri University, DMU, to constitute an inquiry committee and to investigate the process of the gross irregularities and manipulations in the recruitment of teaching staff. The governor's directive was in response to the 6 student bodies, including the MSF, DESAM, KSA, SUK, and AIMS, demanding the constitution of an inquiry committee for a swift investigation into the matter. In this regard, the governor yesterday convened a meeting with the Vice Chancellor of DM University, H. Gyan Prakash, and Registrar of DMU, Dr. Nivedita Liren Lakpam, this evening at Ras Bhavan in Imphal, and discussed the issue arising out of the non-declaration of results of recruitment of assistant professors of botany and physics subjects of the university. Explaining the recruitment process of the faculty members, V.C. Gyan Prakash said the tabulation submitted by the examining authority was not filled up only 4 candidates each for botany and physics were mentioned in the proceeding sheet. He even mentioned that 11 and 13 assistant professors for botany and physics respectively have to be recruited, but due to the unavailability of the merit list, phrase interviews of the candidates who were invited and came for the interview held earlier will be conducted shortly in respect of these 2 subjects. The governors asked the VC to contact the former VC who was in charge of the university while conducting the recruitment process and inquire about the matter. The governor also asked the university authority to constitute an inquiry committee and to investigate the process of the said recruitment. The opposition Congress in Manipur criticized the BJP-led government at the center, alleging that it ignored the plight of the state, which not only suffered a major flood but also bore the brunt of ethnic violence in the union budget. State Congress President K. Megachandra alleged that there was a partisan approach in the budget. There was a partiality in the budget. The entire Northeast was not taken care of. He said Manipur was once again neglected. While flood-hit Assam was mentioned, Manipur, which witnessed a catastrophic hailstorm and 2 of the worst floods in more than 20 years, was noted. Not providing any aid to more than 60,000 displaced people is also a setback. Meanwhile, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi and said the budget charts a pathway to solidify India's position among the top 3 largest economies in the world. In a post of X, he said, with a strong focus on employment, skilling, MSMEs, and the middle class, the Union Budget 2024-2025 will propel India's growth momentum to even greater heights. More than 100 branches of India Post Payment Bank will be set up in the Northeast region as laid down in the budget 2024-25. This accessible, affordable and reliable banks will allow any person in a village to easily avail banking facilities. He thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for this initiative to transform the Northeast through self-reliance and economic empowerment. The state BJP said the budget was dedicated to the holistic and inclusive development of all citizens. In a statement, State BJP spokesperson M. Asni Kumar said they will employ a saturation approach to ensure all eligible individuals are covered by various programs, including those for education and health, to achieve comprehensive social justice.
Masigi matang sidi akhoi gi state government se masina Manipur gi hujik leiriba situation sida akhoi na mayam se double engine government ne hainari bini parjana double engine government ni adegi state sta BJP government nam leiraga center government sida package se phaktana porakani porakadabani ngamgadabani haina akhoi khalibni ba adubu masigi budget khaktan natana violence su solution tawang ngamde budget da su Manipur gi asu wana Pithibi Pumba Masida Laiba Mayamse Masida Muna condemn Tauriba Pose Manipurgi Asigi remedies Kara measures Kara Karim Panda reflect with them Masi Mod Mapam Zida Akoigi double engine gi Makada Laiba Lengak Amalai Habitugi Kanabasi Pangdi Haina Lowy Loidana Masiki economy survey Ngahan ngarang tham gi basi masida su 2023-24 economy survey gi ngarang tham gi basi da su masina sakhot pagi mami ure haidana thami aduga aikoina masigi contradiction se masidi economy report 2023-24 mari leina 2024-25 gi budget masida uri basi moina ulliba reflect tawriba GDP masigi mayam si sum hena India si chilakpa awaba adi mayam
A driving test is mandatory before the issue of a permanent smart card driving license in Manipur. In this regard, the Directorate of Transport, Government of Manipur has issued a notification signed by Nivedita Lairen Lakpam, Director of Transport, on Tuesday. The intending persons or applicants can apply for training at the Institute of Drivers Training and Research Center, IDRC, Top Dusara in Imphal East District in respect to 4 Valley District, Imphal West, Imphal East, Bisnupur and Thawal on the normal working days. Besides, there shall also be a mandatory driving test conducted at a suitable place arranged by respective Department of Transport before the issue of a permanent driving license with immediate effect. The department will provide a slot for the driving test to the intending candidates who apply for a driving license for all 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, LMV, and all types of heavy vehicles. Security forces continued search operations and area domination in the fringe and vulnerable areas of hill and valley districts. During the search operations, security forces recovered 1 SMG carbine along with magazine, 1 9mm pistol along with magazine, 1.32 pistol along with magazine, 1 12-bore ball action shotgun, 4 H8 36 hand grenades, 3 Mark 3 A2 grenades, 2 tube launchers, 4 detonators, 47 live ammunition rounds, and 1 Bofeng radio set from Leirong Tel Pitra in Thawal district. In a separate search operation in the last 24 hours, security forces recovered 2 heavy improvised mortars from Koite village in Churachandpur district. Let's have a short break.
ISCOM Media Private Limited ki YouTube account ISCOM program haina hangjaba channel asi haukiba July 13 gi ayuk pung manga taba matamda sakhangdaba singna hack tawkhre masina maram oiraga YouTube channel asi operate tawba yakhidre ISCOM Media Private Limited ki official YouTube channel asi ISCOM News haina hangjare masina taba atopa channel amata leizade ISCOM Media bu nungsibiriba miyamna ISCOM News haiduna hangjariba YouTube channel asibu like, share amadi subscribe tawbiyu khudongchadaba sigidamakta ISCOM Media Private Limited pungakpinaba nolukna paujenjari E pauga mari leinaba hiram singidamakta aikhoigi phone number 9362003795 ta pau phaubirakpa yagani.
The whole of country-made rifles was seized by the police in Kograsar, Assam yesterday night. A police source said that the items were seized based on the intelligence provided to the Kograsar police by the army. Based on the input, the police launched a probe and reached the Dakshin Gala Joda area in Kograsar. During this operation, they found around 11 firearms hidden. The guns were immediately seized and handed over to the concerned police team for further investigation. However, it was not known who these rifles belonged to. Also, the source said that the police team only recovered the rifles and no ammunition. Renowned music director Ramen Barua has been missing from Guwahati, Assam since Monday morning, but the police on Wednesday ruled out foul play. His disappearance has sparked a massive search operation in the city. The last confirmed sighting of Barua was near the Brahmaputra River, prompting police to suspect a possible drowning. Guwahati Police Commissioner Diganta Vara on Wednesday, speaking to the media, stated that initial investigations suggest personal and family troubles might have influenced Barua's state of mind prior to his disappearance. He, however, stated that there was no evidence of foul play, and the police were focusing their efforts on tracing him. It is feared that he might have chosen the extreme step of jumping into the Brahmaputra River. The State Disaster Response Force (SDRF) has been deployed for the search and rescue operation, while Barua's family, including his daughter, is cooperating with the investigation. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has expressed deep concern over the incident and has directed the police to utilize all available resources for the search. Despite the involvement of police and volunteers, including renowned singer Juvin Garg, Barua remains missing. Based on input provided by military intelligence, Ceylon, a suspicious individual was caught in 101 area Ceylon. The individual has been identified as Sachihon Rongpai, son of Prem Rongpai of Kiching Rongpai village, Dokmoka, Kavi, Anglong district, Assam. The individual was found impersonating himself as a military officer and roaming around various military stations in Indian Army uniform. The individual had sensitive military photographs and videos, including military convey, WPN like AK-47 rifles and various military establishments on his mobile phone. The individual was caught by military intelligence and has been handed over to Meghalaya police for further investigations. At least 18 passengers, including a Yemeni national and a child, were killed after a domestic plane with 19 people on board slipped off the runway and crashed today while trying to take off from the airport serving Nepal's capital, Kathmandu. The pilot has injuries to his eyes, but his life is not in any danger, said a doctor at Kathmandu Medical College Hospital. A press statement issued by the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal said the Surya Airlines domestic plane which was scheduled to head to the resort town of Pokhara, took off at 11:11 a.m. local time from Kathmandu airport and turned right but crashed moments later in the eastern section of the airport. Following the accident, services of the Kathmandu airport were halted briefly before being resumed. Once again, the prime headlines. Fizam Hamanjit's last rites performed according to Meitei customary practice using pan gong. For Meitei civil bodies all set to stage protest demonstration on Manipur issue in New Delhi on July 28. Kukizo community urged for Supreme Court monitored investigation into the athletes' extrajudicial killings of 3 Ma youths in Kasar. Thank you for watching ISCOM News. Keep watching ISCOM News for more news and updates. Stay safe and have a nice day.